Jay here for Stretford Paddock. That's Angelina Kelly. Manchester United winning away from home against one of the top 8 sides for the first time in Erik ten Hag's reign. Winning 2-1 at Aston Villa. Didn't make easy work of it, but it was that man again, Scott Mctominay, not for the first time this season, coming up with a big, big goal. Get involved in the chat and the comments and let us know what you think about that. Ange, on the thumbnail there, it says top 4 on. Are you feeling that? Do you feel like that win has put it on? Yeah.
Why not? Let's be positive. That game was so stressful. Why not be positive and think top 4 could happen? I said it before the game started. You look at Spurs, you look at Villa. Out of all the teams to be in competition with, they do strike me as people that would maybe fumble the bag. Do you know what I mean? So why not? I mean, it's weird to say that a win against Aston Villa is a big win that should be celebrated, but it is at the end of the day. And as hard as things have been, I think when we get positive things like this, we've got to, embrace it. No, we've got nothing else to embrace.
I know. Listen, if you can't celebrate the wins, what is the point of being a football fan?
100%.
Listen, we know how this season's gone. It hasn't panned out the way we want it to. We know about our awful away record, but Aston Villa, they're sat in 5th for a reason. They're having a good season.
Yeah.
So to go there, to dig deep, which is what we had to do, and to get a win against a good side, it matters. And it's good for a lot of reasons. One, obviously, we break that curse, if you can call it that. 2, we need it to stay in the hunt for the top 4. Also, this continues. Villa having a little bit of a wobble because they've lost a couple of home games now. I know one of them was in the cup, I think, against Chelsea. They've also lost one against Newcastle recently too. Now they've been beaten by United. So it's just it feels like there could be a little bit of a shift. Don't want to get too carried away, but positive vibes. Even if the performance wasn't great, if I'm being brutally honest. It wasn't like a vintage Manchester United performance.
Of course not.
Where we blew them away. Harry Maguire got man of the match. Did you agree with that decision? Or player of the match, I should say?
I don't know. Was he our best player on the pitch? I'm trying to think who else I would have given it to.
I think Ronnie on the watch along said he may have gone for Varane.
Yeah. I think
for me it would have been Delo.
Yeah.
I'd have gone Delo.
Yeah,
personally.
you know what?
But I thought he played well. Good assist for the goal. I thought he made some big tackles as well.
I would agree with that then.
So,
yeah, you've sold me on that.
Yeah.
But I think overall Maguire's performance was good. Obviously, in the air he was great. That's what you expect from Harry Maguire. I think overall it was good. He's doing what he needs to do. We're a centre back down. He needs to be coming in and filling that slot and being, a calm, collective force in that position. And I think overall he did that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Hit that like button as well, please, people. Let's have a look at some of the chats. Triax MMB says, absolutely the best birthday gift a guy could have asked for. We really need this win. Now let's reel them and Spurs in for a top 4 finish. Happy birthday to you as well. Yes. Gavin F says, big up Stretford Paddock from Jamaica. Hi, Ange, he says as well. Loads of people actually saying hello. Yeah, he says, I don't get a hi, he just says hi to you, which is fair enough. 20 Legend says, Mainu, Varane, Maguire. A lot of people. Woodwork Shop says Delo all day. Apnar Bidu King Eric says Delo. Shaznak Jariam says Maguire played well and got an assist. I thought he did well, Maguire, and he did get an assist, but I thought Delo did both of those things that you've mentioned. I thought he played well and got an assist. I thought he shaded it, but I mean, I'm not, I'm going to lose any sleep. I'm not particularly bothered, if I'm being brutally honest. Kazmofo says Delo deserved man of the match. He steps up his game. Overall, not a bad match. United should continue this run. Danny Foster, who's been a member of the academy for 24 months, says Varane class today. Kelvin Jay says hi, Jay. John Bolt says, love Angela, I think he means Angelina, on this more regularly, please. Well, if you get a name right, that might help your cause to get her on more often. But yeah, I think he means you, unless it's an Angela that's been on the channel that I'm not aware of.
Auntie, she's called Angela.
Oh, is she? She's been on the channel?
Yeah.
All right, that might. All right, sound. King Dino says, Bruno was brilliant too. George Grove says, the low big clearance off the line. Matt XW says, petition to replace Jay with Angelina on this channel. Winky emoji.
No.
You think you could afford her? Have a day off.
Yeah.
The reason we all get on the channel once a month.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's all we can afford.
But I'm not going to take any slander against you, mate. Do you know what I
he
mean?
did the winky emoji, and that gets you out of jail, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You can say anything you want,
but
put a
listen,
winky emoji.
we ain't having any disrespect towards Jay. We're not having it.
That's I mean, the loyalty there. You won't last 5 minutes on this channel with loyalty like that, mate.
Not at all.
This is a good point from Calman1. Says, I hope Shaw won't be out long. We'll try and get an update on that. I don't know what the script is there. Obviously an injury. I don't want to be negative.
No.
But we have to talk about it, aren't we? Because in that first half, a little bit backs to the wall. We got a good goal. Rasmus Højlund again, I think that's his 5th in 5 games. Good to see that from him. United, I was sort of anxious and relieved when we got into half time at 1-0. You said, second half we need to make sure we come out and keep hold of the ball. We did that for a while, didn't we? And then they got that equaliser. Did you fear the worst there, or were you sort of confident we could get a winner?
To be honest, I did fear the worst because it just felt like Villa were knocking at the door, and they got that goal. And because of Man United's track record of just we're not good at bouncing back, and we're not good at shaking a goal off and just going for it, and that's what made me frustrated, and that's what made me fearful of, Villa are at home at the end of the day. If they get another opportunity like this, then it could be game over for us.
No, I thought that. I thought Victor Lindelof at left back was having a torrid time of it. Leon Bailey was absolutely
it was bad. It was embarrassing.
Ragged. And I think that, listen, my thoughts on Marcus Rashford. I do love the kid, but he doesn't offer you much protection if you're a left back and you're struggling. He's not that guy, and I think that made it worse. Also, the fact that I think Ronnie pointed out, Villa was sort of focusing on Lindelof. It felt like they were pushing all their sort of possession, all their balls, on all their men at one point over to that left back position,
not good,
and just hammering the poor lad. But we got through it. Alexander Tomlinson says, "I'm happy with the 3 points, but let's not kid ourselves. 2 mile an hour football, yet we get away with it. Maguire and Onana shouldn't set some tempo." Ryan Hodgson says Maguire gave us a good threat from set pieces as well, which is good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I thought Maguire had a good game. I'm not saying he's, it's ludicrous that he got man of the match. It just wouldn't have been my choice. Yeah. Edwin Bamba says, anyone else notice how we go on like a 3-month winning streak beginning of January every single year? Do we? Maybe. Yeah. John Bolt in another super chat says, Angelina, sorry. It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah. We'll let you
forgiving him.
You're not the first.
Paid £2 to apologise there.
Yeah, you're not the first and you won't be the last, don't worry.
Sunil BM says, waiting for the Andy Tate review. You're going to have that very soon. Redman07, who's been a member of the Academy for 29 months, says, Eric Ten Hag is not the man to take us forward. Crap performances every week, even in wins. Worse than when Ollie got sacked in every performance stat. He's not good enough. So he's not having it. He don't care if we've won. He's not happy. Matty H says, Jay and Ange, what song are you playing to enjoy this win?
What song?
Yeah, what song are you...
I don't know. Should technically be Stone Roses, since I admitted I don't really listen to
You don't listen to Stone Roses, do you? I don't know. You call yourself Mancunian, a United fan. You don't even listen to Stone.
Disgraceful.
I think I Am the Resurrection by the Stone Roses would be a good way to start for you. Yeah. Sweaty Legend says Onana was really good today. Do you agree with that? It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I think he was. I'm going to put it out there. I think he did what he needed to do. If you look at it on paper, right?
Yeah, on
saves,
paper. On paper.
Like, there was one time where he didn't come for a ball that fell to Delo on like 3 yards out.
That was bad.
There was a couple of moments where his clearances could have been better. But I think he was
weighing
good.
It all up.
Yeah, I think he was good today. I'm going to go with that. I agree.
I'm not an Onana hater or anything, but weighing it all up and weighing up his track record, overall, that was a good performance.
Adam McCullough's in the chat as well. Good to see him there on his old, but he's still got time for us. Tell you what a grafter. Marco McKinney says, happy we won after the Douglas Luiz shimmy. I missed that. I missed the goal.
I missed the shimmy as well.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of people
wouldn't reenact it for us, rude.
Talking about that, yeah. There's a big thing now, isn't it, about celebrations? It feels like celebrations has been coming an issue, like people copying celebrations, people over-celebrating.
The Lingard celebration had Arsenal in a chokehold.
Do you remember that? When they were tweeting about it from their official account, like, it's our dance floor and all this, like proper getting rattled and that.
Embarrassing.
And then remember the Emery's at the wheel one as well, they were tweeting. It's such a small-minded little losers. Maya Amateur says, my worry, this style of football is not sustainable and scalable if we get 4 competitions next year. Lack of control and possession really forces the ball back and we use a lot of energy attacking. A full named Huggy says, laugh my ass off. I remember that. Modern Samurai says, I wonder what happened with him and Rasmus before he came off. I don't know what's going on there. Do the shimmy, Jay, says C. Joe James John. I don't know what it is.
No.
I'm a 44-year-old man. Lads, Ollie, what was the shimmy? Do you want to show me? You can't. Ollie, come on. You're the man about sound. Ethan, what's the shimmy?
Go on, Ethan.
And Ethan says I've a nut. Whatever it is, that's the most half-hearted thing. Producer Ollie.
Yeah, if you're going to do it properly. Like, commit to it.
Hey, like he was driving a truck.
Like when a grand dances with a kid at a wedding.
Yeah, come on, son. Watch me hip.
Yeah.
Hey. But somebody doesn't get the credit he deserves, says HBK Sharp Boy. I think McTominay doing this, coming off the bench, getting goals, deserves credit for it, and I think it works. What sort of worried me a little bit was we were losing a lot from midfield when we were playing McTominay in a starting role there. And if you look at the stats, I think it was after the Chelsea game, or around that time, he scored a brace in that Chelsea game. I think we had about 9 games where he didn't get a goal or assist. Yeah. And I think without goals and assists, he doesn't offer you much in that midfield. But coming off the bench as a threat, 100%. We saw it against West Ham. We've seen it again tonight. He's done it consistently, not just recently, but over the years. Yeah. So I'm not hating on McTominay. I just think as a sub, he's effective. Yeah. Starting in midfield, I'm not a big fan. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to change my mind.
I agree. Totally.
Yeah. Modern Samurai says McTominay seems to be better going forward. I agree with that. I don't think he is a midfielder or even a DM, sorry, I should say, which sometimes he gets used as that. And also, we seemed to go through his stage, didn't we, after the Brentford game where he scored those 2 goals, and obviously the Chelsea game where it was almost like our tactic was get the ball to McTominay.
Yeah, just like McTominay was the focal point of your game.
I thought that was a bit weird.
No disrespect to McTominay, but he should not be the focal point of your tactics in your game.
100%. I think you can compliment McTominay without, and sort of talk about his strengths and weaknesses without it going OTT either way. Ange, big thank you for coming on the channel and doing this review for us. Go and check out Angelina Kelly on his socials. Have we done a picture? We have. Yep, so it'll be on the Instagram there. Thank you. Go and check that out. Make sure as well, if you're not doing already, to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be back later on. Going to have a reaction from Andy Tate and Stephen House and all that good stuff too. So, looking forward to seeing you on that one. Thanks for watching.